This was something which had never been published. There was nothing online. There were no papers, there were no articles, there were no books that mentioned them. So quite clearly, this was a new discovery.
For thousands of years, the Egyptian pyramids have stood as the greatest symbol of human civilization. Though built more than 4,000 years ago, these colossal monuments still rise proudly above the desert sands, defying time, erosion, and the limits of modern understanding. But in recent years, advanced scientific technology has revealed something deeply unusual within these ancient structures.
Powers that be, they had an intent and a purpose for Experiment Earth, which they believe had become corrupted, and therefore the flood was sent as an attack, an assault upon humanity.
In 2023, the Scan Pyramids project announced the discovery of a vast hidden void inside the Great Pyramid of Giza, a chamber that had never been known before. Researchers were able to peer through the pyramid's massive stone layers and confirmed that there are still unexplored spaces inside, untouched by human presence. Why did the ancient Egyptians build these hidden voids, if the pyramids were merely tombs? Why include such complex and precise internal structures, ones that seem to serve an energetic or technological purpose? Some suggest these could be remnants of an ancient energy system, a form of technology whose principles modern science has yet to fully grasp. Could it be that the pyramids were not just royal tombs, but colossal machines devices built for a purpose far beyond our imagination? Modern scientists, through advanced electromagnetic measurements, have discovered that the Great Pyramid emits a distinct and measurable form of energy. In specific areas of its structure, particularly within the corridors, and the so-called King's Chamber magnetic fields appear to concentrate with unusual intensity. Some physicists suggest that the pyramid's very shape may function as a massive resonant antenna, capable of capturing and focusing electromagnetic energy from the surrounding environment. The limestone and granite blocks used in its construction possess natural conductive properties, allowing for the formation of a stable electromagnetic field within the structure itself. Photonic sensor readings have also detected subtle electrical oscillations inside the pyramid's internal voids consistent. Rhythmic pulses resembling the kind of resonance signal one might find in modern communication antennas. Some researchers have referred to this as the vibration of stone, yet in essence, it more closely mirrors a low-frequency energy emission, akin to sustained wave resonance in advanced transmission systems. This has led to a provocative hypothesis that the pyramid might once have been designed as a source of energy, a kind of broadcasting or transmitting device built upon principles humanity has yet to rediscover. More radical interpretations even propose that this energy could have been harnessed for wireless power transmission, echoing Nikola Tesla's early 20th century experiments in long-range energy transfer. Moreover, many visitors to the King's Chamber report intense bioelectrical sensations, spikes on electromagnetic meters, clocks shifting out of sync, compasses spinning erratically. Some even describe a physical warmth or invisible pressure enveloping their bodies, as if the very air were vibrating in harmony with their own frequency. If these phenomena are not mere psychological effects, then perhaps the Great Pyramid is still active on some level, not a silent relic of the past, but a colossal machine that continues to breathe quietly through the ages. The shape of the pyramid was no accident. Scientists have discovered that when waves of energy move through this unique geometric form, they can reflect and resonate in perfect harmony, much like the acoustic behavior of a sound chamber or the electromagnetic resonance observed in modern technological systems. Each triangular face of the Great Pyramid is aligned with astonishing precision to the 4 cardinal directions, deviating by nearly 0 degrees. This alignment allows the entire monument to function as a massive resonant chamber, capturing Earth's magnetic energy and channeling it toward the central point known as the King's Chamber. Some researchers propose that the air shafts, tunnels, and hidden cavities within the pyramid were not merely for ventilation or ceremonial rituals. Instead, they may have acted as conduits for energy-sustaining resonance and distributing electromagnetic vibrations throughout the structure. The principle mirrors that of modern microwave antennas. Form and frequency must synchronize to achieve maximum amplification. If this is true, the pyramid might not simply be a monument, but an ancient cosmic antenna, designed to communicate with energy sources beyond Earth, or perhaps with the planet itself on a higher energetic plane. What's even more remarkable is that this resonance phenomenon is not unique to Egypt. In Mexico, the pyramids of the Maya and Aztec civilizations share nearly identical proportions and angular geometry. Electromagnetic readings from those sites reveal similar oscillation patterns, suggesting that civilizations separated by thousands of miles somehow understood and applied the same underlying design principle. Could it be that the ancients once possessed a unified knowledge of Earth's natural energies, an understanding that form and frequency together could create power without fuel? A secret of planetary resonance that modern science is only now beginning to rediscover. As archaeologists expanded their research beyond Egypt, they encountered something extraordinary. Pyramidal structures scattered across the globe, built by civilizations separated by oceans and millennia, yet sharing nearly identical shapes, proportions, and construction principles. In Mexico, the Pyramid of the Sun, built by the Aztecs, rises in stepped layers, yet its height-to-base ratio mirrors that of the Great Pyramid of Giza with uncanny precision. In Peru, the Inca civilization crafted massive stone blocks that interlock so perfectly that even modern technology struggles to replicate their seamless joints. In Bosnia, researcher Semir Osmanagic uncovered what appears to be a vast pyramid complex buried beneath the earth, one that may predate Giza itself. Beneath its surface lie kilometers of artificial tunnels, showing traces of thermal processing evidence that cannot be explained by the known tools of antiquity. In India, the Kailasa temple complex was carved directly from a single mountainside, with cutting precision down to the millimeter. Scientists still cannot explain how such a structure could have been created without leaving behind any signs of chiseling or primitive tool marks. These monuments, though separated by continents and cultures, share a common architectural language: celestial alignments, golden ratios, and orientations toward constellations like Orion and Draco. Together, they point to the existence of a shared source of knowledge, one that transcended geography and time. Some researchers believe these are the remnants of a global civilization that once spanned the planet, perhaps the very Atlantis described by Plato. According to this theory, survivors of a cataclysmic event dispersed across the world, carrying with them the secrets of energy, geometry, and sacred architecture knowledge later encoded in the pyramids themselves. If this is true, then the pyramid is not merely the symbol of Egypt. It is evidence that humanity once reached a level of scientific and energetic understanding far beyond what we possess today. Many scholars argue that if the Great Pyramid was truly an energy generator or an advanced technological structure, then the knowledge to build it could not have originated solely from ancient Egypt. It must have come from a deeper, older source, perhaps from a civilization long vanished Atlantis. According to ancient records, Atlantis was said to be a vast and powerful empire possessing technology capable of harnessing energy from crystals, sound frequencies, and the natural electromagnetic field of the Earth itself. After a global cataclysm, possibly the Great Flood, most of the Atlantean continent sank beneath the ocean, leaving only a few survivors who journeyed to regions like Egypt, South America, and Mesopotamia, carrying with them the remnants of their civilization's knowledge. These survivors were remembered in myth as the teachers from the stars, beings who brought wisdom of astronomy, architecture, and energy to early humankind. They were not gods, nor necessarily extraterrestrials, but possibly the descendants of an advanced prehistoric civilization that had mastered principles still beyond our comprehension. However, another school of thought suggests that actual extraterrestrial beings intervened during this period. They point to the near-perfect precision of the Great Pyramid's construction, from its exact 51.84 degrees inclination to its flawless alignment with the true north-south meridian, as evidence of technology far exceeding the capabilities of early human societies. Proponents of this theory also note that the pyramids of Egypt, Mexico, and Central America all lie along the same global energy latitude, coinciding with intersections of the planet's geomagnetic field. They propose that these sites may once have served as power stations or interplanetary communication hubs, where cosmic energy was collected and converted into usable forms. Whether one believes in survivors of Atlantis or intervention from beyond the stars, both perspectives converge on a single, haunting conclusion. The pyramids were never meant to be mere tombs for kings. They are the technological legacy of a forgotten civilization, built to remind us that humanity's true history may be far older and far more advanced than we dare to imagine. The Great Pyramid of Giza is not merely a colossal physical structure, it is also home to a series of mysterious phenomena that modern science has yet to fully explain. Countless visitors and researchers have reported extraordinary sensations while standing inside the king's chamber, believed to be the energetic heart of the entire pyramid. Some describe a subtle vibration coursing through their bodies, as if the very air were pulsing with a steady rhythm that interacts directly with the human nervous system. Scientific instruments have recorded strange anomalies, magnetometers flickering erratically, compasses spinning off course, camera batteries draining rapidly, and watches losing charge at unusual rates. Those who meditate inside often speak of moments of heightened clarity, deep awareness, and in rare cases the sensation of separating from their physical body. Some spiritual researchers call this the expansion of consciousness phenomenon, suggesting that the pyramid functions not only as a collector of physical energy, but as a gateway between the material world and higher energetic planes. Interestingly, similar occurrences have been documented at pyramidal sites around the world. In Mexico, visitors standing atop the Pyramid of the Moon report feeling a tangible energy field strong enough to cause a gentle tingling in their hands. In Bosnia, deep within the tunnels beneath the Bosnian Pyramid of the Sun, people have heard low-frequency hums, rhythmic vibrations resembling the heartbeat or breathing of the structure itself. Such observations have prompted many scientists and philosophers to reconsider how ancient civilizations may have understood energy not as something separate from spirit, but as two expressions of the same cosmic force. To them, building pyramids was not only an act of architecture, but an act of communication, a way to harmonize human consciousness with the living energy of the earth and the universe. If that is true, then the Great Pyramid may not just be a technological marvel, it could also be a spiritual instrument, a place where energy, matter, and consciousness converge in timeless resonance, designed to awaken both the planet and the soul. To this day, the question, what was the true purpose of the Great Pyramid, remains unanswered. Every theory, whether describing it as a royal tomb, an energy generator, or a spiritual temple, seems to hold a fragment of truth. Yet none can fully explain the whole, if it was merely a tomb. Why has no pharaoh's mummy ever been found inside the Great Pyramid of Giza? If it was a religious monument, why does its entire design follow such precise mathematical and astronomical principles, perfectly aligned with both physics and energy fields? And if it was an energy machine, who built it? And what message were they trying to leave for those who came after? Perhaps the answer lies in embracing all these possibilities at once. The pyramid may have been a flawless feat of ancient engineering, a cosmic energy generator, and a spiritual portal at the same time, linking humanity, Earth, and the universe into one unified system. It is not merely a monument of stone, but a message carved into eternity, a relic from an age when human knowledge was not yet divided into science and religion, but seen as one living continuum. In that forgotten worldview, energy, form, and consciousness were not separate forces, but different expressions of the same ultimate reality. Maybe the ancients did not need our modern machines because they understood how to harness energy through resonance, thought, and intention. And when we gaze upon the Great Pyramid today, we are not simply looking into the past, we are looking into a mirror of what the future of humanity could become, a return to the harmony between knowledge and spirit. In the end, the greatest mystery of the pyramid does not lie within its stones, but within our own unending curiosity, our longing to understand, and our eternal quest to remember what we once knew. Perhaps that is the true secret the ancients wanted to leave behind.